friends, and welcome seniors. It's a pleasure to have you here. You see before you, down in front of me, a picture of the class of 2013, a little over 500 strong. Central High School has been in operation since 1866. We are the oldest high school in the state of Minnesota. We began in 1866 with 2 students. There was no high school in St. Paul there. Education ended in elementary school. And there were a group of people said, we need to expand that. So Central High School was started, and it was actually called the St. Paul School. We weren't Central until a little bit later, but I'll tell you about that later. First graduating class was 1870, 2 students. This year we'll graduate about 520 students. Since that humble beginning in 1870, over 60,000 students have graduated from Central High School. Now, I'm going to try an experiment, never done this before. If you are a Central High School graduate, would you please stand? I'd like to begin by telling you that the first principal of Central High School was the principal, and there was only 1 teacher. Now there are 120 teachers, and we have a principal who's been at Central now for 20 years. He came 20 years ago. I'd like to introduce to you the principal of Central High School. Again, nice warm welcome to Ms. Meredith Reed.
Thank you very much for that enthusiastic welcome. It makes me proud to have been here for 20 years. I'm happy tonight to be here to honor the class of 2013 graduates who have received awards for their outstanding service and contribution. I'm especially proud because I was here for the class of 93, 97, 2001, 2005, 2009, and now 2013. So I'm happy to have been around for 5 graduating classes at Central High School. I'm especially proud tonight. It represents my 20 years here as principal, and it's been a great 20 years working with your students. They're great kids. They work hard. They do us proud in the community and in the school too, and so I'm really happy to be a part of tonight's ceremony. And so without further ado, let's get on to honoring those who have worked so hard for 13 years, and especially the last 4 at Central High School. Thank you.
This is what a diploma looked like in 1874. The first diplomas were on a sheepskin, not paper. But this is a diploma from 1874. Board of Education would come down to, and we held our graduations for many years in the St. Paul Civic Opera House, which was in downtown St. Paul. And the Board of Education would come down and present the awards at that time. So tonight with us present the Board of Education Awards, along with our principal, Ms. Meredith Reed. I'd like to introduce to you one of the school board members, Ms. Jean O'Connor.
Wow, it's a full house tonight. So glad that you can all be here to celebrate with your children. And I'm honored to be here not only as a school board member, but as a proud graduate of Central High School. And we'll talk about the year later. The Board of Education has awards to recognize exceptional awards for that students have gained throughout the year, and Mary's going to read them, and I'm going to find them out.
The School Board awards medals to those students who have won national, state awards or national scholarships. Hillary Lohr, Gates Millennium Scholar. Gates Millennium Scholar. And Yasmin Muhammad Noor, also for National Coca-Cola Foundation Scholar. Let's give congratulations to all the board.
Jean, can you stand with them? Let's have one nice round of applause.
Okay, as you see, the honor students receive a gold tassel. The next group of high honors receive a single Lord These students graduated cumulative grade point averages of 3.75 and above, and who have completed at least 2 years of a core language study or demonstrating of oral and written proficiency at an equivalent level in a language other than English will be awarded high honors at graduation. Please come forward as I read your name. Hillary Lord, Amanda Mua, Philip Nguyen, Hong Fa Nora Singh, Rita Olmsted, Dana Piao, Allison Perchin, Tegan Persons, Ryan Petkov, Melina Fa, Pamela Potempa Rivers, Solomon Pulus, Claire Radke, Emma Radke, Nandam Raghavan.
This year we have 17 students who fulfill the requirements of the IB Diploma candidacy. A full diploma, IB Diploma candidate is required to sit for 6 exams, both at standard and high levels, fulfill approximately 150 hours of creative action and service projects, take a special class called the Theory of Knowledge, and also complete a 3,000 to 4,000 word research paper called the Extended Essay. The following students have met or exceeded these requirements. I've also had the pleasure of serving as their advisor. Mrs. McBee will be presenting these candidate stoles with the official IB logo. Our full IB Diploma candidates in alphabetical order are Neil Bauer, Anna Blumfield, Hillary Lord, Amelia Simmons,
Hi.
Another great thing about this is if you look right here, there's Jack and I, we're playing. This night isn't very long for you, is it? Thank you. The Senior Class Council has worked their hind ends off this year, I could say that. Every Wednesday morning at 6:30 a.m. they're with me in my room planning and writing lists and organizing and doing things so that the senior class this year has had bowling and roller skating and snow tubing, and they were dressed. I promise you, no matter what pictures have been coming out, they were dressed when they got to the snow tubing hill. They had lots of fun. We're going to feed them next week, and we've all been trained with the district's food service being really careful and stuff. So, and I promised you they passed. So if you'd come up as I call your name, please. President Aubrey Jackson, Hillary Lord, Ellie Swenson,
No, the one I dropped is still wadded up here. And Cece Altenhofen.
We can have to go now, was outstanding. If you missed that, you have a chance to hear them one last time at graduation. A 1991 graduate of Central High School, the director of instrumental music here, Mr. Matt Oyen.
Got about 40 names. I think I'll give an unscripted anecdotal talk about each of them. It's a pleasure to be here with you tonight. I want to honor our Central musicians and band and orchestra. Come to the stage as I call your name. Audience, hold your applause, please. Aiden Kronmiller, Nils Larson, Hillary Lohr, these seniors will be recognized for two different things. First of all, excellence in band and orchestra. And if you're selected to one or more Ordway Honors concerts. Wow. Raise your hand if you were here and you were enrolled in 4 consecutive years of band or orchestra. In addition, ladies and gentlemen, we're in superior ratings in large group contests. We've had amazing concerts. The words really can't capture what we've been through together. Seniors, I'm going to award you a 4-year letter and/or an excellence in band and orchestra plaque. We give you these things at the end of graduation, not so that you can display them in your college dorm rooms or sport them on your jacket around campus. When you find them in a room under a bed or on a desk or on a shelf, dusty, when your room is no longer your own, maybe that's in a couple of weeks or maybe that's in 10 years. I want you to look at these things and remember all the amazing music that you made.
I have a big long list of people who are receiving awards for excellence in history. Neil Bauer, Madeline Driscoll, Kara Forty, Paige Gallo, Jasmine Kay, Sage Constan. Are any of these people here? Okay. Hillary Lohr, Monica Peniagua, outstanding leadership in social studies to Chris Kirkwood, and Ikram Kalisa.
In 1870, at the first graduation, there were only 2 students, a salutatory and a guy by the name of A.P. Warren,